every path that you go down in life is going to be easy. You're going to have obstacles. You're going to have situations come up where you're going to face difficulties and you're going to face hard times. But just because you run into these obstacles and these roadblocks, that doesn't mean that you get off of that path and you choose another. No, that's not what you do. You keep going down the path and you work through those hardships and you work through those obstacles and you continue on the path that you are on. The reason why I say that is because we were all given a path in life. We were all given a journey that we're supposed to follow. We were all supposed to take this hero's journey that we call life and make it great. We're supposed to build our own hero's journey. Look, a lot of the times when you get to whatever it is that you want to do, you're going to follow that path because you're going to have a mentor, you're going to have other people that you can follow who have done what you are wanting to do before you. But the thing is to get to that path sometimes you're going to have to create your own. So that means you're going to be out there cutting down branches, axing things out, trying to clear a walkway for you to be able to walk this path in order to get to the clear road. So, what I mean is that your path that you take originally, the beginning of your path, is going to be faced with a whole bunch of different hardships, a whole bunch of different obstacles. You're going to have a bunch of different barriers in the way. You're going to have, things that try to get you to detour and veer off of that path. But instead of doing that, stick to your path and just cut all the stuff down that's in front of you, work your way through it, work your way over it, move it out of your way, whatever you have to do on that path to continue to the path where it's more smooth. Because I'm not going to tell you to take another or to create a new path to get to where you want to go, because that would be like reinventing the wheel. That just wouldn't make any sense at all. But in order to get to that clear path, we're all given our own path that we have to take in order to get there, because not everybody's path is the same. Everybody's hardships, everybody's, um, the barriers and, blocks in the roads are all different. All of our challenges are different. Everything that we face is different. But when we get to that spot in our path where it merges up with that smoother path, and you find that mentor, you find that network of brothers or men, or you get into a group that can kind of guide you on that path, or you can follow behind people that are already successful in what it is that you want to do. That path is nice and smooth, but our own trials and tribulations and the things that we have to go through in order to get to that path, that's our journey. That's the journey that we are meant to follow and the path that we're meant to be on in order to get there. And guess what? Our path is going to lead up to different parts of that smooth path, because somebody else whose path might be, not as hectic as yours, they might be behind you on the smooth path, even though you fought harder on your path to get to the smooth path, but you're going to be further ahead because of the situations and the obstacles that you had to endure. It gave you lessons and it gave you skills that you could apply to that smooth path, to, uh, maneuvering your way through that smooth path. Even though you're following behind somebody, it allows you to have more knowledge and more skills to be able to take that journey, if you get what I mean. It's so look, what I'm trying to say is that your path that you take can be different than the path of somebody else's. Somebody else's path may be more smooth than yours, but they're not going to have the life lessons that you may have and may not learn the skills that you may learn get in order to when you get to that smooth path where you're already going to be ahead of them because they didn't have to learn or they didn't have to endure the same things that you had to go through. They didn't have to learn the same life lessons. They didn't have to learn the lessons that you learned, but their path might have been smoother, but they might be behind you. You see what I mean? Life gives us tough paths. I'm sorry. Or life gives us tougher paths than others because when we get to that major path, that main path, when we get there, we're going to be ahead of others, or we might be behind others because our path might not have gave us as much to endure, and it may have not given us the same skills as somebody else's path, and they may be ahead of you. But the thing is once you hit that main path, you already have a lot of what you need to get going. And like I said, once you hit that main path, you have a mentor there and you have a guide who's going to guide you to that ending point on the path in whatever it is that you are wanting to do, or whatever scenario or whatever part of life that you are in. That's the thing about life. And that's what a lot of us don't realize. And we see other people and we say, oh, well, their path was so much easier than mine. But look at the skills that you have and look at the skills that they don't have. Look at how much further that you are ahead of them. And look at all the experience that you have, and the person that you're looking at and saying, oh, well, I wish I had that smooth path like they did. Guess what? They're probably looking at you and saying, man, I wish I had the same skills that that person has, and I wish I had the knowledge that that person has, but not knowing what you had to endure and what you had to go through in order to get all of that knowledge and to learn all of those skills and to have the things that you have now. you, you know that's the thing about life, man, is that we're all given a path, and our paths are all different, but it's for a reason. And a lot of our paths are given to us because the universe, God, whoever, knows that we are meant to take this path because they know that it's what we need. They know that we need to go through and we need to endure and we need to learn these things and overcome these things and gain these skills and gain this knowledge and wisdom in order to get where we want to go, but we need it before we get to that main path. And then when we get there, not saying that that path is going to be easy, but we're already going to have life experience and experience with these skills or in this certain area to help us get through and maneuver this easier path. Guys, I hope that this video helps you, or I hope you've got something from this video. I hope that you realize that the path that you are on right now is the path that you are meant to be on in life, and that you shouldn't want to look at somebody else's path and want that same path, because you're given this path for a reason, because you're strong enough to endure this path and to make it through it. And you need these skills and you need these lessons, because the path that you're on right now is going to lead you to that path that you want to be on, and that's going to lead you to greatness. Guys, go out, be the best version of yourselves, be the man that you're supposed to be the woman that you're supposed to be, and go out and achieve everything in life that you want. Also, guys, I'm going to put a couple links in the description. Supplements, if you are in the gym, if you are into fitness and you take care of your body and you take supplements, I recommend taking a look at this supplement brand here, Flex Empire Fitness Supplements. Great supplement brand. If you want to join a men's networking group, there is the Black Tie Alliance. It is a free Telegram group that I have started that is all men that are looking to level up, looking to become the best versions of themselves. And it's just a men's group where men can be men and find other like minded men that you know you want to network and grow with. Also, I think that's it. Anything else, man? My social media and all that stuff will be in the description as well. Guys, I look forward to seeing you all in the next video. Peace.